Hello class. Today we are going to be talking about the most famous bedtime story. Let's start. Once upon a time, long ago there was a mansion. There lived the most famous people in the world, known as Angelina, Brian, Kayla, Bella, Karina, and Jasmine. On a sunny day, Karina was training her Pokemon. But she was having trouble, so wanted to ask one of the experts. So she traveled from the park back home, just to hear a loud boom coming from upstairs. As curiosity got the best of her, she went upstairs. She walked down the hall and opened the door to her left, just to see the sight that changed her life. We found the incident. Brian was sitting down in his room watching Naruto while eating chips. He didn't know nor care which bag of chips he had eaten. But little did he know that was the worst mistake of his life. After 30 minutes of watching Naruto's new episode, Brian had to go to the bathroom. So he traveled his way downstairs to go to the bathroom. On his way, he saw a figure traveling behind him. He turned around and right behind him was Jasmine with Fluffball following him. Jasmine nervously grinned and took 2 steps back. Then Brian asked, Jasmine, what are you doing here? Before Jasmine could speak, Brian then asked another question. Are you trying to follow me? Brian asked in confusion. Jasmine then chuckled and said, no, maybe? Brian then mumbles under his breath and says, such a perv. After that, he made his way to the bathroom, took care of his business, and on his way back he heard the door opening just to see Angelina holding a bag of empty Lays. That's when Brian realized he ate Angelina's Lay's chips. Brian stood there staring at Angelina's mad face. Then Angelina left without saying a word. Brian went back upstairs to watch more anime with their dog Fluffball, Angelina's pup. Angelina went upstairs to see Brian on the left watching anime with Fluffball. That's when she remembered Brian ate her chips. She pulled out her Nerf gun and shot Brian, who was trying to get out of the way of the Nerfs. Then Brian had an idea to grab something and throw it at her. So he grabbed the first thing in front of him and threw it at Angelina. Once that happened, Angelina stopped in disbelief when she heard a whimper, just to see Fluffball sitting on the floor pooping because she was scared. Brian took a step back because the poop smelled bad, and so did Angelina. Just as Angelina took a step back, she bumped into 2 figures. So she turned around just to see Kayla and Karina staring at her with shock. Angelina quietly said, I can explain. It wasn't me, it was Brian. Brian stood there in disbelief once he heard her words. Kayla spoke. I think we need to go to court because we weren't here to witness this. They all went to court. They walked in the room to see the judge staring at them. That's when it hit them. Bella was the judge. They both looked at each other and then started arguing about who threw the dog and who ate the chips. Just then Angelina was so fed up she took out her Nerf bomb and blew up the world. Any questions, class?